Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Alex here. Oh, we done game? Yep. Okay, a little bit of lag there. Sorry. In today's episode, we have this beautiful build in our nice little two chunk by two chunk area. I wanted to try and keep the footprint smaller, so this one's fitting into a two chunk area. And the original inspiration behind this, I saw this really cool picture of a house. It was a bigger house than that, but the porch that went around the entire house went off that direction and that direction. Behind it had like a little gravelly fire pit, and the other side was the driveway. I was like, that kind of would make a neat stable. So we're making a stable today. I kind of made the footprint already. We'll park it right up here so you can kind of figure it out with the help of the borders and stuff. I'll probably try and do some editing and give you numbers myself. But essentially we have two white stables here. I figured this could be for the horses and stuff. And down here we have three white stables if you want to go outside the footprint. You could add a third one so that we can have sheep, cows, and pigs. But I figured two for now because if you have cows, you really don't need pigs. And if you have pigs, you really don't need cows for food sources. I tend to prefer cows just because of the leather. So we have our now we have our old build palette here. I try to lay this out. I got some various stones, solid and polished andesite and regular andesite for the foundation blocks. I did come up with this neat little idea for a front porch that if you place down some dark stained glass, I originally tried with the tinted and worked out a lot better. Do that. Once you add the porch, it kind of looks like a nice little dark area under there, having your own shading. But due to the size and layout and stuff, it would probably work on a bigger house where you can have a much larger foundation. So that kind of got thrown out, and I added this little stone section here for putting in the foundation, for using as a foundation for the porch. And for the porch, our flooring and stuff, I grabbed spruce stairs, not spruce stairs, spruce wood and oak wood. I figured that could make a nice ceiling and flooring color. What I mean by that is having, when we get up to the floors, say that's where our next floor begins, to get a different color contrast and still have the height, you just put an upside down slab so it still feels nice and tall, but it just gives you a little color change. Makes it feel like a whole new room. Because I don't have tiles or wood paneling on your ceiling that you would have commonly on your floor. Birch wood for the walls, polished black stone for bricks. This is a more modern theme build, so we got a dark oak door because that's nice and more up to date. And I always like using light blue stained glass for windows. And oak trap doors just as a little accent. I figured that would look nice on the porch. And I'll probably be adding stuff as I think about it in a little time lapse. I think I've rambled on long enough, so let's get into the little free build here. And keep in mind when I say free build, I mean this is as far as I planned. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, and now we're popping in with future me. And the first thing I'm going to start doing is I'm going to actually start laying out the walls, planning out where the windows are. You can sort of see the two wide oak section there for the doorway. You do want to be mindful where you're placing the windows just because you have those two offshoots for the stables there. And along the back there, that little part that's poking out, that's going to be a back door, which not exciting, just a little quick in and out. It's nice to have emergency exits and entrances due to skeletons and creepers and such. So we're going to be laying out the basic things, trying to figure out the house as we go along. Again, not really planned out. I'm looking at a nice little fancy picture. So going off of that, getting everything laid out.
Okay, and now we're getting into the front porch. I kind of just built the front portion of the wall up a ridiculous height just because I'm going to be adding the roof in there, and the front porch roof actually is indicating the lowest portion of the roof. Some builds, you'll have the porch roof, then you'll go up to the second floor, and then you'll have the roof itself. But with this, it's going to be using your typical A-frames, but it's in a T pattern towards the end. So where I am currently starting the roof, that's going to be the A-frame going up and over to the back of the house, and then you're going to have an A over more on the left side of the house, and I'm just trying to figure all that out, get a little feel for the layout. But just to give the porch a little bit of decoration, polish andesite for the post, and then upside down stairs just to give it a little bit of shape. And then I just run some fence posts up, and I wrap the roof itself around there because I do believe with the way the half slabs are, I like to double up the roof just to make it seem thicker and there's something more there. So we're gonna hide that just by making the porch one block wider than the. Well, we're gonna hide that on the porch by making the roof one block wider. Okay, and as you can see, we kind of fixed that giant forehead of a wall. We kind of marked out where the A-frame itself was going to be, and we can figure out how we're going to start laying in the roof. So uh, the original plan is just have a nice little low section here, and then building it up with half slabs, and then we'll have the stairs themselves kind of work its way into that. Not exactly sure how high I want to go, but I do know I want to use it to just kind of give the roof a proper shape, especially with I take I want to say it's the same size little triangle there and just rotate that 90 degrees and bring it along the back wall. But I don't remember 100%. It's been a couple days since I recorded this in between work and all the fun things out here in reality. But it's nice to just sit back and play around with some blocks. So I'm going to speed up a little bit because roof stuff not too exciting, but I'm just trying to feel out the roof and trying to figure out which way I want to go with it, kind of letting the blocks dictate. Okay, we're gonna have a slight transition into the more or less finished roof. Originally, what I did is we have the two A-frame pieces. I'm here at one end, the ones at the front. So I connected the two up with an L shape, and it didn't look right. I played around with all the little small tricks and stuff you can do in with roofs and whatnot, but I just couldn't make them look nice on the inside. So they kind of just moved their way to the out to something else. I just grabbed the A-frame portion of the front, just pulled that back, kind of make it see having your standard triangles making this side of the roof, and then the smaller one just working its way into the side. It gives you a little more room on the inside and just overall looks better. You don't have some weird flat corner piece that makes absolutely no sense. and you have some extra windows, and I think just overall a better looking roof. And sometimes when you're playing with roofs, you just have to admit defeat, and this one it won. I threw all the little tricks and stuff I could at it, but it's overall a smaller build than normal, so you gotta do what looks nice in the end. Okay, and another short transition. Again, I'm sorry, a little small clip between blurper music between me talking, but just finishing off the inside, added the wall, put the flooring stuff in, any windows, final details. And now we're going to jump to the stable portion, which I'm using stripped oak logs. I want this to feel like a more upscale, modern feel instead of a more medieval style, which I actually do want to get back into. I've been looking at some pictures and whatnot of old keeps and whatnot, and I figure it'll be fun, especially with the proper terminology involved and articulations and all that. But now it's the portion I think where that really makes this building unique and shine, is just pulling the stables over. Made your basic timber frame, if you will, to just for the basic meat portion of the stables, and then I filled the rest in with trapdoors just to make a different, because you wouldn't have a normal glass window with an animal. I feel in just a nice little roof. The one thing I do like is you don't have an even amount of blocks here to do a little A-frame and have it look nice. So one of the tricks that I did is I made it longer in the back and shorter in the front, just by incorporating one line of stairs. I think I did it in the front. Yeah, I did it in the front because it just looks weird that way. So I'm going to swap that out for the stair block and just think that looks overall a lot cleaner. And over on the other side, I do widen it 3 blocks, which I probably should have done with the horse for the horse stables. I get rid of that window altogether just because the not trapdoors, half slabs work its way in. But back to where I began with this. Trapdoors for the windows, just to let a little bit of light in, and I just played around with the design. So whatever feels right for you is what you should go with. So I'm just gonna get back to building. Okay, and now I'm just wrapping things up, putting the final touches on the build, some more windows, and if I can get 5 likes, I will do an interior for this house, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Um, Nice, cute little build. I'm happy with it. It definitely has room for your own added interpretation to incorporate into your world. So I would love to see that if you do give something like this a shot. Other than that, like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you want to see a particular style or type of building that you want me to build in a nice little small chunk area. Other than that, oh, and subscribe because I always have more content on the way. Other than that, this is Sergeant Alex, and I do hope you have a nice day, and I do hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, bye.